I watched a movie recently. I want to share this experience with you. Let's begin. Movie starts with this scene. Meet Margaret, also known as Dr. Matheson.
Diane, to see you.
This is Dr. Matheson, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Meet Tom Buckley, he's a physicist, and Margaret's assistant.
I'm Tom. I'm a physicist.
Both of them are scientists in the field of paranormal research and abilities. More precisely, they are checking and usually expose lives of various kinds of psychics. News tells that out of the blue, Simon Silver, psychic that was popular at the end of 60s, stepping on a big stage again after announcing his retirement in 1975, when on one of his shows, or sessions, whatever you like to call it, a skeptical reporter, Martin Weiner, who suffered a rare kind of heart attack, died. The post-mortem concluded the heart attack was the result of natural causes. After that, Simon Silver disappeared. Later on, Thomas goes on a little date with one of the students. And at the end of this episode, we hear news that saying that one of Simon Silver's shows gonna be in their city soon enough. Thomas' backstory is kinda shady. After another ride, checking kid who is talking to the spirits of the great artists of our past become another fiction.
Automatic painting my ass. I was about to make him eat those crayons.
You heard her. It was the interference. It was because Stevie and Van Gogh, they don't talk.
If it would help him channel, I'm sure the mother would be happy to cut off his ear.
Margaret asks why he doing this instead of making a career.
I like this.
But why are you with me?
But Tom just changing a subject.
Hey, so yeah, I was maybe it would be good if someone else joined the team. Do you ever think about
She's a little young, don't you think?
that? Who? For what?
And also conversation in the bar.
Who cares? Why bother?
Why bother?
Quote, if your mom was one of those people who went to see a psychic because her stomach was bothering her, and the psychic told her that this was nothing, that this was just a touch of gastritis, but then later on you find out it was stomach cancer and it's too late to treat.
Do you think then you'd say why bother?
Did that happen to you?
Margaret have a son who fall into a coma at a young age, and only the life support system in the hospital keeps him in our world. As she says, if she finds any proof of existing something after death, she would calmly let her son go.
You know, there are two kinds of people out there with a special gift. The ones who really think they have some kind of power, and the other guys who think we can't figure them out. They're both wrong.
Later on, in the theater, they are disposing another psychic, with a student joining the team. Her name Sally, by the way. And we learn how they call things between themselves that stand out during the investigation.
Aren't you a little young?
For what?
Right.
So, what are we looking for?
Red lights.
Red lights?
Discordant notes. Things that shouldn't be there.
And Tom stealing, borrowing the note with names and description from one.
I'm so sorry. That's totally my fault. No, I wasn't watching. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't just get lost now.
A candy for my baby.
Good. In we go.
They are using a special equipment to intercept the signal and dispose this affair.
Hey. You guys lose this. A lot of cancer.
Since one of Simon Silver's shows gonna be in the city, Tom won't research him.
We should take a shot at Silver.
Oh, come on. Forget about it. There's nothing interesting for us there.
Silver's a real challenge.
Silver's already been investigated.
Yeah, like 30 years ago. We should investigate him now.
He doesn't interest me. Forget him.
He interests me. Come on, he's gonna be here in 10 days.
You are like a broken record. I said no.
What is wrong with you? Are you afraid of him?
On TV show, discussing all the supernatural theme with other guests, which one of them Simon Silver agent,
Does every parapsychological phenomenon vanish when there's a qualified skeptic in the room?
the show host nailed Margaret with their questions, leaving no way out. And it turns out that in the past, Margaret was a member of inspection commission during exam Silver's abilities.
We're on one of those committees.
I never signed off on the findings.
But she never signed off the findings, however, and thinks that experiments weren't done under proper controlled conditions. And also this.
She's gonna mention the bone.
You're just hiding behind
Just wait, she's gonna mention the bone. Do not mention the bone.
I've spoken to some of those supposed victims whose eyes you claim to have opened, and believe me, they don't have very nice things to say about you.
Telling people they've been victimized by these crazy ideas and then trying to get the ideas away from them, it's like trying to take a bone away from a dog. They don't want to let go.
Brenda's hosting this debate. I know my place, but
How did you know that?
those who hold different views
Because
than
I'm
you as
psychic.
adults. Yes, she did.
Simon's agent get to her.
What happened to turn you into this lost, lonely woman?
It's just a simple question.
So just get up and walk away. It's okay for you to call us. I mean, sometimes things get said, Dr. Matheson. It's not always fair play verbally, so we...
And Silver listens to the show as well.
Sorry about this. We expected her to follow through with this conversation, very interesting conversation. And I hope that maybe another day she'll come back. Meantime, thank you very much for your time.
After that, Tom get off on her, and all drama show itself.
In 1 minute, we've gone back decades. We gotta investigate Silver. We gotta do it now.
In the past, Silver and Margaret were on the television. They were arguing, but at some moment,
And then he started staring. Not at me. He was staring at something beside me. As if he could see someone beside me. You know, the way the mediums do when they say they can see an angel or a dead relative next to you. No, I wasn't surprised. I was expecting theatrics, so I was prepared. I see a boy by your side. I see a blonde boy. Do you know who that might be, Margaret? Has a boy close to you died? I didn't answer. I couldn't speak. I was so frightened. And he kept going. This boy is asking you to let him go. He says you have to let him go. It's his time, and you won't let him go. Now, did I denounce him as an unscrupulous fraud? Did I tell him that my son was still alive? Did I say anything in front of those millions of people who were waiting for my answer? No, I didn't say a thing. And you know, the one thing I can't forgive, and I hate myself for feeling this. I hate myself from the moment I wake up in the morning to when I close my eyes at night. What I can't forgive is not that he dared to use my son, my sleeping sick son. What I can't forgive is that for 1 second, and it only lasted a second, I thought it might be true. He made me doubt. And everyone could see it. He's dangerous, Tom. Stay away from him.
but Tom decides to expose Silver alone, and all of a sudden, this happened. All equipment fails. Right after, Tom finds Margaret with a heart attack. Next day, she dies. He blames himself for not listening to her. After that, strange things begins.
Silver?
On top of his own interest of a silver figure, feeling of blame only moved him further to expose Simon and find out the truth about him. That's why he visits Leonardo in prison, guy they catch on the scam early. Well, no leads there. He is chasing Silver's car, but they shake him off. Still sees how his engine getting into the car and decided to go in the building she's stepping out from. Inside, he finds a door with signal lamp, a red light. Assuming there, he may find out more about Silver, but security guard step in, making Tom leave.
You have an appointment, sir?
Thomas has a nightmare during the night.
Tom. Open your eyes.
And when he wakes up, it doesn't end. In order to figure out what's happening, he turns the lights up and goes downstairs. A creepy scene goes on.
Silver!
And dead bird again.
Silver!
On the way back, he finds out his apartment in total mess. That wasn't like that a moment ago.
University sources confirm that Simon Silver has accepted the invitation of Paul Shackleton.
News turned on. Simon Silver accepts testing his abilities in the scientific conditions. What a coincidence that this test will be carried out at the university where Tom working. However, now with the death of the doctor, there will be no one on the commission who is opposed to Simon Silver. Tom finds his way into a place as observer in commission.
Whatever it takes, I don't care what, I want to be there.
It's impossible. The team has already been presented. There's nothing I can
Don't give me your excuses, Shackleton. Just do it.
Driving Sally home to her parents because he can't afford any distraction while chasing Silver. Test begins.
Ready when you are.
Most of tests he passed great, except bending metal. He's able to do it, but succeeded only when holding it.
Spent 2 days loading all the images from all the cameras and syncing them frame by frame. We've got all the angles in here.
While checking the test records, the equipment around burns out again. Dead bird?
Shh, quiet. Now, second booth. Doesn't matter, it's just a dead bird. This is the transmission booth. Now, you see the monitor?
The urgency of searching for evidence explained by the fact that test conclusions will be published today, just like Silver's last performance, which is going to happen in this city. Thomas going straight back to that mysterious door with red light, searching for anything that could help him expose Silver, while one of his students searching something that doesn't fit on the tape.
To be or to appear to be, that is the question. It always is. We all try to be something we're not. We dream 27 times a night, an intricate neurological protection mechanism which makes us forget. What protects you? A line of salt.
At the last show, Silver's agent notices Tom in the audience and sends a security guard to intimidate him, so he doesn't ruin this event. Meanwhile, Sally arrives at the lab to Ben, and in the end, they find out Silver doesn't blind.
They've taken something for granted. Oh shit.
Silver can see.
After being beaten by a security guard, Tom enters the hall and confronts Silver. Hall is shaking, lights burn out, and during this scene, we're starting to realize
How did you do that?
Phony.
we cannot deny ourselves forever. Have you ever felt disappointed because another person did not understand you or misunderstood you? I once heard a phrase on a podcast: don't share what you like with others, because you will be inevitably disappointed. And I thought about this verse for a while. It might be true. How many times have I encountered misunderstandings? When I showed up a piece of music to a friend, or after watching a movie that impressed me with its idea, and the response was, well, it's fine. It happened almost every time. And I'm talking not only about objects of art, but also about communications between people in general. Another person with a different life experience, sensation, and perception of this world is not able to feel, see things same as you do. And as the main character of the film, living in denial of his abilities, uncertainty, in search of his own kind, struggle to find person with genuine gift who is able to understand. Perhaps this is the reason for not opening up to Margaret. When Simon Silver appears, Tom's interest, like ours, increases along with Dobbs. Does he really have any abilities, or is he just another fraud? Just like at the beginning of the film, in the scene in the house with, well...
Hairdresser?
No, I didn't mean...
Forget it. Actually, I am a hairdresser.
Strange things happen when Tom under stress. Which of these events is just a coincidence, and which are not? What about Simon Silver? He is quite talented, but after all, just another fraudster. The surest way to deceive is to add a little truth to a lie. We are all like different instruments, adapted and tuned to perform our tasks. Using the wrong tool can damage it, or damage what you are working on. When you understand what you are and accept it, you will start to feel control over your life.
Suffer